Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Saglitch, aka Sag, and today I'm bringing you a MUT draft gameplay. And the other day, Rob and I were talking about how MUT draft this year in Madden 22 is not the same that it used to be. I mean, I'm not sure what's really going on. What's like someone's been slacking, but regardless, let's check and see my team and what highlights it brings. Alright guys, this is the second time ever doing this. The first time it was just kind of like a trial and error. But this is ranked draft under MUT draft. It is 5,000 coins as you can see. You boys dipping low in the coin basis, but let's see what we can get. We have Sean Payton versus Sean McVay as well as Andy Reid. And I gotta go with the defense here. I'm more of a 3-4 guy than I am a 4-3. So I'm gonna go hit the big man, Santa Claus, Andy Reid himself. And let's get the quarterback round out of the way. And it seems like they have not updated this in a long time. We got Dak Prescott, Kyler Murray, or Cam Newton, which is an 84 Cam Newton. All three mobile quarterbacks. I'm going to go with the 84 Cam just so I can get a higher overall. We got some offensive linemen. We got Connor McGovern, Andreas Pete, or Brandon Sheff. And I gotta go either McGovern or Chef. And I think I'm gonna go with the higher overall pass blocking and run blocking with Pete. Next up, we have a receiver round where we got DK Metcalf, Mike Evans, or Justin Jefferson. And while DK does have the speed, Mike Evans is a sure-handed ball catcher. He's actually been showing out all year long, even in the playoffs. Next up, we got the defensive background, which Tyrann Mathieu, Justin Simmons, or Adrian Amos. And Tyrann is just there's something about him. He's got like a sixth sense. He's got he's the honey badger. So we got to go with Tyrann. Next up, again another defensive end, Nassim Adderley. He's got a great speed at 89, but it takes forever for him to get to full speed. And then Xavier Howard, I'm not a huge fan of. So we're going to go with the hard-hitting Jamal Adams as well. Next up, we got a cornerback round. We got Bryce Callahan, William Jackson III, or Larius Sneed. Again, I'm not big on these guys, but speed with Sneed definitely gets them. Another receiver round. Got some speedsters, and not a huge fan of any of these cards, to be honest with you. I mean, Curtis Samuel 87, DJ Moore 86, and then Odell Beckham at 86 as well. But his catching is a lot better than DJ Moore's, especially when we're talking about deep threat or medium route running. So definitely going to go with Odell, trying to get some short, little catches around the way. Next up, we got either a defensive end or offensive lineman with Jesse Davis or Quentin Williams. And Grady Jarrett, while he's my favorite player on the board right now, I got to go with Quentin. That's a good card. I mean, he's got great block shedding at 85. He's quick for a defensive lineman. So I'm going to go with Quentin Williams right there at 86 in the middle. Hard to come by with defensive linemen especially. Next up, we got Lucas Patrick, Corey Lindsley, which is an 83 center, or I can go with the Patrick, which is an 84 guard. Cameron Hayward, I'm not a huge fan of just because his speed, even though he does have pretty good block shedding, I got to go with the lineman solidifying that offensive line here. All right, next up, we got Ty Sambaro, Ronnie Stanley, or Taylor Moton. And I got to go with my man, Big Ron. I mean, overall, he's a little bit better. I mean, even though they got the same overall. But for what I want, the pass block and run block, I think that Ronnie is going to do a better job for me than Ty would. Defensive ends here, or D tackles. We got Calais Campbell 83, we got Max Crosby, the 82 card, or 83 Jonathan Allen, which, I'm running a 3-4 here. I gotta get some defensive ends to try to plug in those holes. So we got the big man Calais Campbell right there. Um, oof, some good ones here, but 3-4 got to solidify that middle linebacker spot, and Bobby Wagner has been doing good for a very long time. So I gotta get my man Bob Wag in the mix. Defensive backs again, we got Malcolm Jenkins, 84 card. We got Janoris Jenkins, 84 card, and then we have a Landon Collins, 84 card. And while I've already, basically stacked up on safeties, I'm gonna go ahead and go Janoris Jenkins, even though he was at UF, go Gators. He did kind of go to South Alabama to finish out his college career. Next up, we can go wide receiver, tight end, or Kareem Hunt. And I got to go with OJ. OJ's Howard, not Simpson. We got some linebackers here. Jason Pierre-Paul, which would be a great defensive endish player. He's kind of like that mix guy. But I got to go with Bradley Chubb. I mean, I got to get a quick guy. He's able to get off the blocks. And David Njoku would be a great addition versus Jack Doyle, even though Doyle does have some good run blocking compared to Njoku. I got to go with the speedster and get 2 tight end sets going quick. So we got a quote-unquote running back selection. We got J.K. Dobbins, we got Patrick Ricard, or Eckler, and I had to go with J.K. Dobbins. I'm not an Ohio State fan, but I am a Dobbins fan, so definitely had to put him in the mix. Miles Jack, again, great linebacker for a very long time for the Jaguars, so got to get him in. Here, we could have either gone with the defensive end, but I'm not a big fan of his card. I mean, 78 block shedding, 77 speed. He's quick, but have to go with the cornerback in that position. Can't go with another tight end. And I gotta be honest, I think I'm okay with receivers as long as I got 2. But I believe I'm gonna go with the 84 Suavio and move him either over to right tackle or center in that case. Again, I cannot go with another tight end. I mean, can't have 3 on the team. So going to go with the right tackle, Ramczyk, and then go ahead and get the second to last round here. We got the 89 Buda Baker, 88 Jalen Ramsey, or Von Miller, but I feel like another cornerback would be better than getting, again, another safety. I mean, can you believe I almost drafted 3 straight strong safeties? But I got to go with Ramsey in the cornerback position. Going to definitely be seeing a lot more passes than we would runs. So, and then for the last little bit, I'm going to go with the base 4-3 West Coast with Dan Strauss as the coach. But I'm going to stick with the Andy Reid playbook with the West Coast in the base 3-4. And as you can see here, the 83 overall. But who the hell did I just match up with? Because I didn't think that these kinds of teams could exist. I mean, 88, 88, 87, what is that nonsense? I mean, I didn't get that. But we're going to start off with Derrick Henry running the ball. I mean, it's a given formula. You get a big back who especially runs that big and that fast, you're just going to hand it off. And I feel like this is going to be a very long grind. He's going to chew the clock up as much as possible. I don't understand why, because my offense isn't that great. But as you can see here, 3rd and inches, not even a question if he's going to get it or not, Derrick Henry. But the rollout with Josh Allen. I mean, who is this guy? What kind of crazy Madden gods did he pray to before drafting this? But give me that, says Tyrann Mathieu. There's a reason why the Honey Badger is on the field. And time to take out my offense. We're going to run the ball with J.K. Dobbins. And we're going to chew the clock. But as you can see here, I can slice and dice through that defense like there's no tomorrow. I'm as smooth as butter. Maybe not. Okay, whatever, Blake Martinez. You're not that good. So we got ace formation, 3rd and 5. I might have to pass or punt the ball after this one. But we got a little We got a little David Njoku action here. He says, get off of me with one and gets that first down. Good showing for the first pass for Njoku. 2 tight end set. But again, for some reason, my O.J. Howard's not the second tight end here. But J.K. Dobbins said, that's okay. I'll just glide and slide and drive to the red zone. So at 24, we got man in motion. Give me that little jet sweep. I was going to test him with my little wiggle sticks there, see if he's actually a good user or if he just relies on the computer. And I gotta tell you guys, I was impressed by how little he does. But slant route without reading it, just forcing it over there with Stephen Murphy Boughton. What's his first name? I don't know. Couldn't get away from Cam though. Thank goodness, able to get him out. But we got some tight set over here. Some sweep and just lower your head. It's okay. It's okay, Derrick Henry. You do everything on this game. It's okay. Rolling to the left, throwing through the middle because, we see all these quarterbacks doing that throughout the year. Madden physics. Again, run the ball. Derrick Henry not going down the first hit. I don't even know who this guy. I don't know. I don't know who his second guy is, but he ran right into me with Darren Waller. Darren Waller? What kind of cards are these? Like, did I accidentally get matched up with someone playing Madden Ultimate Team, like the normal Madden Ultimate Team? Because Deshaun Jackson, Darren Waller, Josh Allen, Derrick Henry. Like, do I have to keep going? Like, you could say that you didn't match me up like that, but you did. And didn't like my second tight end out there. I don't know why O.J. Howard's not out there, but we could get some play action. And I held the ball way too long, but with a little push, all right, Njoku's not able to get it, but we got some play action on third down, and we're going to just hit it on the sideline. Njoku, there's a reason why we got you, my guy. You're quick, you're fast, you're going to catch it. So let's get 1st and 10, and we are just running this clock going through it. And we got a little swing pass over to the left side, not forcing anything downfield. Okay, we got time. We got 48 seconds. I don't want to force some bad passes. And again, just a little swing down to Dobbins, which shoots right into Blake Martinez for some reason. Really want to get hit in his dick, but whatever. This time, still technically didn't get forced down, but we got some 5 wide. And just a little check down to the tight end. No one's playing the flat. So I'm going to get out of bounds. 8-yard line. 8 seconds left to go. Sorry. Right up the left side. And we're going to just push it as close as we can to get this field goal in. And the kick is up and good. And we are going into halftime with the lead. And we get ball back. So we can make this potentially a 2-score game. And we're going to ride Dobbins' tail all the way up to a first down right here. As he's just weaving, you can see there. I am that guy right now. I am purposely chewing clock, getting first downs, and going down. Because the fact of the matter is that this team against me is so much better than my team. I got to do something. A little back over here, and right down the middle, he's playing J.J. Watt. Like, I get it. JJ's not the same person he was last year or 2 years ago or 3 years ago, however long he's been in the league. But the fact of the matter is this guy's defense just looks nasty for some reason. And we're going to just chew this clock as much as possible. Nice little, don't touch me. I'm as smooth as butter. And there again, for some reason, he's running them back where a safety would be. I don't know. But I don't know how J.K. Dobbins isn't getting tired. But we're going to go play action, rolling to the left. See a guy hit right at the end. Throwing it to the middle and just could not connect. So that brings out 3 points up and in. They call me the Machine Automatic ATM. And we're just going to kick a nice little onside just to see if we can get the ball back. Fortunately, not able to get it back again. About 99% of the time I'm able to get those back. But I don't like where this Derrick Henry is going. And I don't like the fact that this is a 1-score game. And so he hits McLaren. Scary Terry? Scary Terry's out there. Who am I playing? Like, seriously, who is this? And then he just rolls out and throws it up the middle. Just a bunch of nonsense. And then he goes for the onside kick just to make a point. I'm not even worried about it because these guys are too stupid to make it go 10 yards. But fact is that it's like I gotta slow this down. And nice try the strip for Blake, but just I gotta manly listen. I'm a man. Come at me. I hold balls all day. You know, there's nothing weird about that statement. But we're gonna go 1st and 10. We're going. Okay, Dobbins. I just told you how you're gonna hold balls all day, but apparently dropping them now. Whatever. 2nd and 10, we get a little HB base, which I love the halfback base, a little guard pull action. Get the first down, got the clock running. It's going to be a 2-minute warning after this one. Right up the middle. Let's go left side, and I'm okay with that. Like, 4 seconds to run what? Let's go ahead and hand this off to my guy, Dobbins. And it's at 3rd and 1. Right here, I'm just going to probably check it down to the right side. But sight right over the middle. I knew the second he brought the safety up, it would have been wide open. And I got the touchdown. But I have to convert this to make it a one-score game. And right over the middle, he moved the linebackers, and I read it perfectly. So now it's a touchdown lead. 1 minute and 21 seconds to go. And I'm worried about the pass. I'm not really worried about Derrick Henry. Like, the man's a monster. All right, he's got 3 tight ends on the field, 1 wide receiver. I know this formation very well. We got the delayed fade, which again, don't come at me in the comment section like, oh, Zach, you should have done this. Guys, this is a broken game. Let's face it. We're playing the same game that we played like 5 years ago, except for 5 years ago, it would have fixed the AI. And just like that, he flipped the little play, went to the end zone, and he got it. And just like that, I mean, Miles Jack was touching him in the face, and he called it through me. Miles Jack is apparently a ghost. I needed 24 seconds just to get in field goal range, and they are playing some defense, and I'm just going to hit Dobbins coming out of the backfield. A little slow. Had to use my first timeout. But I'm just trying to slowly get this a hit. And as you see there, the man on the mission over to the left side, and that is Mike Evans saying, huh, you thought I was a ghost? But instead of taking it in, your boy's going to take a knee. And I was just going to call a timeout and kick the field goal. Let it waste time. But now this guy already knew what we were having. So with that being said, guys, that is going to be it. Rage quit, whatever you want to call it. But I appreciate you guys coming out. I appreciate you guys staying with me. It's a little crazy of a time, especially with Madden. And I didn't want to go to MUT rank because the fact is that I don't have a good enough team to go there, but MUT draft is just not what it used to be. Hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you next video. Peace.